guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing my September TBR video and I have an announcement to make. I don't know if you guys can notice this. I'm pretty sure it's not noticeable on camera, but I pulled a muscle on my back and I am unable to really spin my neck this way. I have a little stiff neck situation and I wanted to postpone this filming, but I only had time today, so I apologize if I look like a robot or if my neck is just going in one way and not going the other way. I still need to film this. The show must go on, so we're going to do this anyway. If you guys have watched a few of my other TBR videos, I do the TBR jar prompt method. I've been doing it 3 times, I think, so I really like this way of picking my TBR, so I'm just gonna continue using this way. I am excited because I recently did a book haul in the beginning of this month, because we're still in August when I'm filming this, and I have a lot of new books on my shelves that I'm very excited to actually get to reading. This is my jar of prompts. I don't know how many prompts I have, but actually it's a lot. It just looks like a little bit. So the way this happens is that I will pick a piece of prompt and then we have to match the prompt with one of the books that are on my shelf. The middle one is not counted. These are mostly books that are the next of a series, so we're only picking from the top shelf and the bottom shelf. That's the plan. I also have a few books that are on my shelves that I do not want to put on this card because they just look prettier together on the shelves. Let's get into it. I'm gonna pick my first prompt, and this is a rom-com. I feel like this is a very easy pick, kind of like a freebie. I can't even spin my head. Why did I sit like this? A few options. I have The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. I have By a Thread by Lucy Score. And do I count Hot House Flower as a rom-com? Probably not, actually. So we only have 2 options. I have a lot of fantasy books in here, if you guys can see. I don't have a lot of romance. I would pick The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. I've been wanting to read this as well, so this is gonna be our first pick, The Bodyguard. Also, I will be picking 8 books for this TBR. We're gonna pick our second prompt. That was easy. Hopefully we will keep up the momentum of it being easy. The second prompt is no person on the cover. Can you guys see that? Does this help? We have a few options. Again, Hot House Flower doesn't have a person on the cover. The Song of the Marked, House and Breath, no person. Spinning Silver, no person. By a Thread also doesn't have a person on the cover. Serpent and Dove has no person on the cover. Final Empire does have a person on the cover. Okay, we have a few options in here. Let me think about this. Smart option is to pick Spinning Silver because this is on my TBR for a very long time now. We're gonna pick Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. I have had this book on my TBR for 5 months, I think, so I kind of want to get into it, especially because I don't like having too many books that are on my TBR for too long. Also, I don't really have any books that I want to read for this month, so we're kind of weighing it at this point. Third prompt. The third one I picked is won the Goodreads Award. I don't know any that won the Goodreads Award. Let me take my phone. I know one that won the Goodreads Award, and it's House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. This one won winner for Best Fantasy in the year of 2020. I want to get into the Crescent City series because I finished reading the Throne of Glass series, and this is the only one that I've yet to read. So I want to get into Crescent City. I think it's a good idea to pick this. I don't think anything else won the Goodreads Award, and I'm also way too lazy to check. So we're just gonna pick House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. Let us pick out our fourth prompt. What is this? Small Town Romance. I actually don't think I have any on here that is small town romance. I cannot think of anything on my Kindle that is a small town romance. So we're gonna avoid this prompt and pick a new one. This one says by an author that I didn't enjoy. Hopefully you guys can see that. By an author that I didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy Shatter Me by Tara Mafi, so that's one option. That's the only one I can think of, actually. Okay, so this is the only option that we have, This Woman Kingdom by Tara Mafi. I didn't enjoy Shatter Me. I think I gave it 2 stars, and I read that in a reading vlog. I don't know, maybe I would like this one. I've heard a few great reviews. I heard a few not so great reviews about This Woman Kingdom. I'm just gonna pick This Woman Kingdom by Tara Mafi. Let us pick our 5th prompt, I think. Yep, 5th. Dual POV. I'm pretty sure I picked this prompt last month. I definitely want to pick Hothouse Flower by Kristen Becca Ritchie. This is the 5th book, I think, in the Addicted series, and this has 2 POVs, Reich and Daisies, I'm pretty sure, because a lot of the I have been wanting to read this book. I just recently read Kiss the Sky. I rated that 5 stars. It was so good. So I want to read and continue the Addicted series. So we're gonna pick Hothouse Flower. And now we're gonna pick our 6th prompt. And hopefully I get something that is not a repeat. It says, includes a map. I think we have a few options for this one. This one has a map, The Song of the Marked by S.M. Guider. This is the first book of a new series called Shadows and Crowns. I just recently purchased this. I don't really know what it's about, but it's a fantasy and it includes a map. Ta-da! Does the Final Empire have a map? The Final Empire also has a map. And I think Serpent and Dove also has a map. Oh, Serpent and Dove has a map. I'm thinking of either The Song of the Marked or Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. I don't know which one I want to pick. I think I'm gonna pick The Song of the Marked by S.M. Guider. This one is a new series. I've also never really heard anyone talk about this. The reason why I'm picking this instead of The Final Empire is because I am very intimidated by The Final Empire, so I'm just gonna pick The Song of the Marked by S.M. Guider. I'm also very interested in getting to this series, so this is a good pick. We're gonna pick our 7th book. This one says next book of a series, and I already know what I want to pick for this one. I am definitely picking Mother of Death and Dawn by Carissa Broadbent. This is the 3rd book of the War of Lost Hearts trilogy, so it's also the last book of the trilogy. I recently read Children of Fallen Gods. Absolutely enjoyed that book, so I do want to finish the whole trilogy. I've heard that this book is the best one, so I'm excited to get into this. The ending of Children of Fallen Gods ended at a super big cliffhanger, so I'm excited to actually read this, and I'm happy that I actually got a prompt for this book because I think this is the only book that I actually want to read this month. This is the only one that I hoped I could get and put in my TBR. So I'm very excited for this. Last prompt. Let's just hope it's not a repeat. Published this year is our prompt. Okay, I am pretty sure One for My Enemy is published this year, right? Oh, this was published in 2019, not 2023. First published in 2019, but traditionally published in 2023. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I hope that was published this year. Please let it be published this year. Yes, it was published this year. Okay. I want to read Fallen Stars by Imani Eriu. I don't know how to say her back name, I apologize, but this is the 2nd book in the Heavenly Bodies series, and I read the first one. I absolutely enjoyed it. The ending was a cliffhanger, and this is on Kindle Unlimited. I read it a few days ago. I loved it so much, so I want to read the 2nd book. Do a quick recap. Our first prompt is a rom-com, and I picked The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. Second prompt is No Person on the Cover, and I picked Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. Third prompt is Won a Goodreads Award, and I picked House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J Maas. Fourth prompt is author that I did not like, and I picked This Woven Kingdom by Tara Mafi. Fifth prompt is Dual POV, and I picked Hothouse Flower by Kristen Becca Ritchie. Sixth prompt is includes a map, and I picked Song of the Marked by S.M. Guider. Seventh prompt is next book of a series, and I picked Mother of Death and Dawn by Carissa Broadbent. The last prompt is published this year, and I picked Fallen Stars by Imani Eriu. That concludes my September TBR. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys had fun. Hopefully you guys got some inspo for what to read in the month of September. Also, I truly apologize. The lighting, the sun is going in and out, so the lighting is going haywire, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!